Hi everyone! Tom was here, back at it with something a little bit different. I think it was around right after Christmas slightly. I follow a account on Twitter called Deal Vibes. If you don't follow it, you probably should. I'm not an endorser of them or anything. I'm not compensated by them in any stretch, but Deal Vibes, if you want to waste money but get good deals on stuff, they're your place. And anytime a deal pops up, they'll post it. If it's 3 in the morning, if it's midnight, if it's 10 a.m., if it's 6 a.m., they'll post this deal. And generally it's stuff that moves pretty quickly. Well, this one, it was right after Christmas. I wasn't in the market of buying anything. And they posted that Skybound, the company behind The Walking Dead comic book and a few other things, were doing a $5 sale on certain items on their website. And it looked like they had graded comics on there. And I went, well, that's pretty interesting because graded comics are usually pretty expensive. So I hopped on there. And, it's one of those things that I know you are probably like me, or maybe someone like me that just, the person that would buy, and I'm going to age myself, the person that would watch an infomercial and then buy something off that infomercial, when it's a certain time of night and the deal looks right to you, you'll just randomly buy it. Well, that's what I did. But I did it a little bit in abundance. I think I only spent in total like $50. I could be wrong on that. But me, and mainly my wife, was shocked to not only see this giant box show up, but there are 4 total. 4 boxes this size arrived at my door from Skybound. I didn't expect that, and I didn't anticipate that, and I'll be honest, I don't even know all what I got. So I figured we'd do a video out of it. So let's open up these 4 large boxes because they're taking up the vast majority of my basement. It's the Skybound sale, post-Christmas edition, on Tom Was Here.
It's Mike O'Malley, and you're watching Tom Was Here. And you're watching Tom spill his guts.
The reason why I haven't done a ton of mystery boxes as of late comes down to value. When we were doing mystery boxes on the regular, it seems like we were always losing out, or we wouldn't exactly get our return on investment. Things like slot machines will give you like a 90% investment depending on the state, 90% return on investment. Not the full 100 by any stretch, that's how they make their money, but with mystery boxes, it was quite low. So when I see something like this that's an incredible sale, even if it's something I don't necessarily need, I was like, you know what, I'm going to jump on this. So we're going to get into these. I honestly, like I said, I spent, I think, $50 total. I got 4 boxes this size. I have no idea what's in any of them. Let me clarify. I know what's in some of them. I know that a lot of them are graded comic books because the graded comic books on Skybound site were $100 on Skybound site. Now, it's a rule, and I've mentioned this in other videos, that if something's $100 on the site and they're selling it for $5, that means it's not worth $100, which is fair. And that's probably why they were selling it for $5, is because they were stuff that was just sitting there on their site for a long period of time. No one wanted to spend $100 on something that was just randomly sitting on their site. But $5? That seemed like a fair price to me. Even if it's something that necessarily won't move. And all of this hubbub, all of this giant box for smaller boxes, like this. Which, I'd be honest, I think they could have sent this like this, and it would have been fine. But there are 3 boxes in here. In this box. So 3 of these boxes, and that's 1 box out of the way. Now, I guess considering they're in other boxes, we're just gonna zip through this fast forward style because my guess is they're all in smaller boxes.
A few moments later.
The magic of editing. Okay, in those large boxes are these significantly smaller and well-packed smaller boxes, of which there are a lot. Quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3. 11 boxes. Now, I did this over 3 separate transactions. The idea is I went on there, I grabbed a few things. I was like, oh, I'm pretty much done there. And then I went back in there to see if they had a little bit more, bought a couple more things. I was like, I think we're done there. Then I went back again. But total, I think it was only like 50 bucks, maybe 60, maybe 60. But since I don't really remember what's all in there, we're going to dig into them. We're going to see what's all about here. The one thing I know I for sure got was this Lucille ballpoint pen, which I like novelty pens, and having Lucille as a ballpoint pen, even though it's a little bent, pretty cool pen. Not a bad pen. A solid get. I think all of the rest of the stuff, or the vast majority of the rest of it, are all graded comic books. And if you've ever graded a comic book, of which I have recently, it is not a cheap enterprise. I want to say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like $25 to $30 with CGC to grade a comic book. So when they were selling them for $5, I was like, you know what? That seems like a pretty good value. What do I know? This is me late night doing things that I probably normally wouldn't do, but the deals were too good. Skybound packed these about as well as you could possibly pack anything. I mean, so well, I can't even get into it. Like, this is one box. There's 11 here. This video is going to be highly whittled down of me trying to navigate into these boxes that they have, you know. It's one thing when it was a bigger box. It's a bigger box. These are the smaller boxes. There we go. I got into one. Hey, I got into one, folks. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Okay. All right. Man, kudos to them as far as packing these are concerned. If you hear some packaging noises going on, my son's actively digging into these boxes. I don't think it's to assist. I think it's just to open them up for himself.
No.
He don't like to be on camera anymore.
No.
He's trying to be antisocial.
I'm helping you. I'm behind.
Okay. So, I mean, listen. Keep in mind, $5. I think the shipping was free as well, of which they lost money on the shipping, because they shipped it in these massive boxes. But the first one here, this is Walking Dead Deluxe issue number 11, and it's a 9.8, and these are like beautiful. Like they're as clean as you could possibly get. Now, is the Walking Dead Deluxe a sought after comic, book by any stretch? I don't know. But for the price of, $5, for me, I was like, you know what? I don't have a ton of graded comics. I know they're like, I did see a video where people was like, nobody's buying graded comics anymore, but $5 seemed like a worthwhile investment, just in case it were to ever come around. Just in case it were to come back around. But that's one. He's having a hell of a time over there opening up that other one. So am I, because I'm trying to open up all these as well. He's trying to help me open them. And yeah, like me, he's having a struggle because they pack these incredibly well. This one out. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'm going to throw these over here. Okay. All right. Okay. This one here, The Walking Dead Deluxe number 6, issue number 6. Very cool. My son got his open here. It's number 9, Walking Dead Deluxe number 9. They're all graded 9.8. These are from, let's see, this is from 2 of 21. This is from 6 of 21. He's opening them. I'm opening them. We're going to get through this together. But a lot of them will be Walking Dead Deluxe. In fact, I don't think I got anything outside of Walking Dead properties. I think everything was The Walking Dead. And most of them were these Walking Dead Deluxe covers here. But, I think they turned out, I think they're very nice. So if you're looking for Walking Dead graded comics, not that I have any plans to part with them, I'm your guy. Because I got a boatloads of them. Oh, this one's kind of open. Oh, they made it too easy on me, that one. Which, I'll be honest, if you're packing it in a larger box, you can do that sort of thing. All right, this looks like something a little bit different here. What is this? This is not a graded comic. This must be something else. Okay. Oh, these are like loose comics. What the heck are these? I honestly forgot what I I forgot what I got. These are. All right, hold on. All right, let me see that. Yeah, keep rolling. Keep rolling. All right, these are loose comics here. I don't know what they are, in fact. Okay, these are... Oh, these are these Skybound 10 comics with, like, variant covers. I think it's the only non-Walking Dead thing I got. So these are these Skybound 10 covers. Let me see if I can show them this way. Skybound 10 years. They were listed on their website for $100, sold for $5. $5 for all of those comic books. Like I said, I'm not sure what I don't know enough about the Skybound 10 year or 10 whatever these are. But when you're selling something at one point that probably at least someone bought for $100. Now, did everyone buy them for $100? No, they did not. They did not buy them for $100 because they're selling them for $5. But like I said, value's value. And when you get something that at one point was listed as $100 for $5, and definitely not one of those things like where it's a fake sale, where like they put it as 100, you know, like this is this is Walking Dead Deluxe number 4. Is that Coral? Is that Coral? Coral on the cover. Very, very cool. I think that might be the lowest one I got. They did have issue number 1. But it was sold out before I could get it. Yeah, take 2. They're small. Then we got Walking Dead Deluxe number 7. So, I mean, what are we at so far? We're at 5. We're at 5 plus the comic books. That's 25 plus the pen. 30, 35. 35 at this point. Is that where we're at? $35? So yeah, I mean, now some of you, this may be something like, well, you know, it wasn't selling for 100 and you bought it for 5. That cheapens the value of it, but not everybody got a chance to buy it for $5 because it did happen in like the middle of the night, or like not the middle of the night, but like when I was up, like I'm a night owl. I'm up at like 2 in the morning or something like that. It went like 2 in the morning. Let's say it happened. Not everybody was up at 2 in the morning, and by the time they were up to see it, it may have been all gone for them. There may be a market for such a thing. Am I going to keep all these? Probably not. Like they're not making it easy on me to pull these boxes out. Okay. All right. So this is number 5. I wish I could have got them all. In hindsight, I probably would have to make it like a full collection. But some of them are red foil, some of them are gold foil. They're different variances, different things of the like. Like I said, I didn't go in with a game plan. I went in with like, oh, these are cheap graded comics. I'm going to get them. So yeah, some red, some gold foil. This is a gold foil one. This is issue number 12. Great covers on these too. It's the, let's see, deluxe presentation of the survival horror epic retold in glorious full color continues here. So I didn't get one, unfortunately. Let's open these up first before we do that. Okay, we got 3. Okay, there is an earlier one than that. So we got 3. That's number 3. Yeah, once I had the game plan of like, I'm going to get as many of these as I possibly can, 1, I think, was gone. 2 was gone. They had some of the original Walking Dead graphic novel in like hard covers, which I almost grabbed, but they were gone. All right. All right. All right. This is... Okay, this is the variant cover. This one was issue number 27 of the Walking Dead Deluxe, but it had like a different like foil cover, like that there. They're all graded 9.8. They're all graded comics, which are not cheap. Even with it, I mean, I assume a company like Skybound, who is a comic company, I'm sure they get some sweetheart deal with CGC. They may even get them graded for free, for all I know. But you know, it's not a cheap thing to grade comics. So you know, it just seemed like a solid value to get what I did here. And then last one here is another coral. It's a gold. I think I got a gold coral and a red coral. But we got, this is number 4 with the gold foil. It says it's a Comics Vault Live exclusive. So we got 2 4s. This is a red foil black and white and a gold foil one. So that's 1. That is 2. That's 4, 4, 3. So 3, 2 4s. We got 5. I'm trying to put them in order. 3, 2 4s, a 5. That's 12. That's 7. That's 27. Okay. All right. We got 6, 9, 11. Okay. All right. All right. So. This is fine. So. Ooh. Okay. That's where we're at. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comics. 10 comics graded here. Walking Dead 3, 4 with the red foil, 4 with the gold foil, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 27. That's the ones we got. So 10 graded comics. This, I guess, semi-rare edition of the Skybound X variant covers the first 5 issues, not graded, and a Lucille Negan pen. That was my haul. 4 giant boxes turned into 11, 11 of these type boxes with stuff everywhere, mess everywhere, but pretty cool haul, I honestly say. I have to say, not bad for, what was it, 50? I think it actually ends up being $60. It's $5 an item. Shipping was free. So that's pretty good value, regardless of how you slice it. Whether or not people, you know, am I going to sell these for, you know, $50 a piece and someone buys them? Maybe, maybe not. Am I going to sell them for $100 a piece and maybe buys them? Probably not. If they were selling for $5, you know, on Skybound's site, you know, not, does the entire world know about this sale? Maybe people are interested, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to flip some of them. I don't know if I'm keep some of them. But this did significantly increase my graded comic book collection by a lot. Whether I hold on to most of them, some of them, or just a few. But that'll wrap it up For the Skybound sale, I feel like we got pretty good value for $60. When you let's put it this way, you get 10 graded comics, all 9.8 graded of Walking Dead, which is a very popular thing, for $50. That's what it was, 10, 5, 50. And then the Skybound X, whatever they are, and this Lucille pen was worth $5 to me. I'm okay with that. But that'll do it for the Skybound after Christmas sale, clearance sale, whatever you call it. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like support me on Patreon like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Fan, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club. The links are in the description below. When it comes to the next unboxing video, or the next video in general, we will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.